Hi. We're alive. One more day. One more day, we're alive. Get off your pity pot. Get off your pity pot. Did you move your body today? Did you exercise? You did? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. It's Queen Raw, your motivational speaker from the hood. I think I'm going to get a... Uh-oh, where's all my spoons at? Right here. A spoonful of black strap molasses. Tonight, I'm going to do this every night, tea with Queen. Would you like that? Okay. I'm having Egyptian licorice, which is a mixture of orange flavor, orange cinnamon bark oil, licorice root, cinnamon bark, orange peel, ginger root, cardamom pod, black pepper, and clove bud. I'm just happy to be fucking alive, because a lot of people just ain't making it this year. 2 or 3 of my friends passed away this year. Mr. Mean Green, Shalom, Carlos Culture. I'm just alive. And I'm glad, because today is day 10 of our fast, and it's really kicking in. Like, I'm not hungry at all. I don't even think about food. I mean, well, I look at it. You know, I mean, I'm in the restaurants. I see the... Oh, good news. Guess what's happening tomorrow, baby? Tomorrow, you can eat inside in New York City. You have to make a reservation, because they can only take 25% of humans. But if you have a favorite restaurant that you like in New York and you know you're coming through, don't be pissed off. Make your reservation ahead of time. Yep. Tomorrow you can eat inside in New York restaurants, Starbucks, everywhere. They can only take 25% capacity. So if it's a restaurant, they want you to make a reservation. Isn't that awesome? And I can't eat yet, but that is awesome. No, I don't eat anything. No. This is a fast. We're creating a vacuum. You know, Holy Spirit loves an empty vessel. Because what does the Holy Spirit do with an empty vessel? Tell me. What does the Holy Spirit do with an empty vessel? Now, I know some of you Christians know. Where's Holly Verrett at? Yes, you can do it. If you can Beelzebub out on food every day, all day, for years and years and years and years, don't you think your body needs a break to rest? Everybody rests, but not the body. It keeps pumping your heart. It keeps digesting until you get older, and then it just gets tired and don't want to do it no more. Then you get sick. One of the reasons why I never get sick is because I fast. I've been fasting, for 20 years off and on. Now, I don't eat much either. But you need to have a vacuum. Because once you have a vacuum, Holy Spirit will fill it up. Fasting breaks generational curses. It breaks diseases. And it breaks brokenness. So already since I've been fasting, I've been blessed with a $500 payment. I've been blessed with a housing appointment on Friday. I've had 2 rooms offered to me. I had guards tell me they're taking screenshots of my door so they could study it. And I'm walking more. Today usually I walk from 29th to 18th Street. Yeah, Lyric. You already know. Who's this? Has vomiting syndrome? That would probably cure it. Cyclic vomiting syndrome? I don't even know what that is. I never even heard of it. But look up fasting on YouTube. You know, I'm with a fasting guide. I'm not doing this alone. We have Zoom calls every night. My guide is available to me 24 hours a day. I can inbox him. He's been fasting for over 20 years. So we're not new to this. We're doing this for the election. Now, y'all can't do it. It's okay. We're the tab setters. We're the trendsetters. It's okay. You vomit in cycles? Do you know what caused that, Lyric? Can you DM me? Let me write that down. I'm going to ask my counselor about that. I never even heard of it. Lord have mercy, girl. Let me get my book. You know, red is for healing. This is a book for healing. So, what's it called again? It's called Cyclic. I'll DM him when I get off this call. Cyclic vomiting syndrome. Okay, so there's two people you should follow. Tyler Tolman. Tyler, Tyler, Tolman, Tolman. Follow him. Follow Christopher with a K, Aaron with 2 A's. So what is it? What caused it? And how do you cure it? You weren't born with it. So before this, you were fine, no vomiting, you're just going around about your life. Everything was good, and then all of a sudden, bleh! Is that what happened? Or was there a trauma or a drama that happened that caused a shift? Nothing happened, you just started doing this? They're saying it has to do with the vagus nerve. What is vagus nerve? I never even heard of that. What? He's coming up with all kinds of stuff. Vagus nerve? What is that? They didn't name the disease after Vegas? Which they really should, because the place is crazy. Wow. You got sick and it never went away. Well, just like you got sick and it never went away, you have mild to severe, okay. Severe, okay, I'm going to ask about all these things. Gastroparesis. What's the nerve behind your ear? Oh, the vagus nerve? Okay, what's going on with your nerve behind your ear? What's going on with that? These words, I can't even, what are these mitochondria? Boy, I hate doctors. What the fuck is mitochondrial? Wow, this is amazing. All right, I'm going to ask about all these things tonight. I know what he's going to say, but I just want to... You know what amazes me about people, humans? You take on diseases. I have this. And you hold on to it. Fuck that. Get rid of that shit. You got to get rid of it. It's not cute throwing up all the time. You got to find out how to cure that. Because just like you got it, it can leave and never come back. It's like came from out of nowhere, it can leave. Something caused it. Now here's the good news. You can go to an iridologist. How many people heard of an iridologist? Hating it attracts it. What you hate, you attract. You gotta love it and say, this is telling me something is deeper than what I see. I'm so proud of you for outing yourself about this, because I never heard of it, and I'm going to find out. Everything can be healed. There's not one disease that the doctor throws out there that you cannot heal. That's fucking, believe in the Holy Spirit. There's not one thing they've come up with that can't be healed. Either through the Word of God, or through diet, through thinking, through sound healing. Oh, wait a minute. You ladies should get with the biofrequency machine. Bomba clot. Let me get your names and put you in that group. Who do I have? I have Amanda Bloom. Who wants to be put in my biofrequency information group? I was so mad when the doctor died. I was like, dude, I just told you. Oh, right. Right, they don't know shit. He just made up some shit. Lyric Nicole Knapp. Who else wants to be put in that information group? So what is a biofrequency? The Healy biofrequency, everything in your body is energy and light, frequencies. And so when things happen, that means your frequencies are off. So what the Healy does is assist and identify what is really going on. Because you could be throwing up, it could be something in your leg. You could be throwing up, it could be something in your brain. A whole lot of shit be going on in our body. The doctor don't know. We're in a new age. You have sound healing, you have color healing, you have biofrequencies, you have iridology, you have fasting, you have the plant-based. All right, so Amanda Bloom, I'm putting you in Global Frequencies Movement or Collective, one of those groups. Amanda Bloom, I'm putting you in a group called Global Frequencies. Lyric Nicole Cap, I'm putting you in the group. Amanda Bloom. So in this group, you can find out all about the biofrequencies and the Healy. And if it's something that calls to you, here's the good news. Here's the good news. I have the Healy Gold, which is the bottom line Healy, but my girlfriend bought the Healy Resonance. And guess what, ladies? When she receives it, now she's a holistic counselor. She left her corporate job. Her name is Mara Lavelle. You see me share her streams all the time. She's my coach. She bought the Resonance when it was on sale. And when she gets it, if you're up to it, she can send you remote treatments. And I'm sure when she first gets it, she'd be willing to do a couple of free treatments, and you guys can test it out. I want to get one because this thing, you can read chakras and see where you have to work on your chakras and everything. You gonna get the gold, Healy? Yeah. So, anybody else want to be put in that group? This is why I'm on Earth. This is my mission. When I tell you, I already told the person who's, I didn't know anything about biofrequencies, nothing. And when I got shot, somebody in UPW gifted me the Healy. I didn't know even fuck what it was. He said, look, I heard you got shot. I want to send you something. Are you open to it? I'm like, yeah. When I got the invoice when he sent it to me, I thought, what is this? Such a gift. All my life, I wanted to know how I could help people quickly. Because my Queen Andrea said, you can go through a process or you can have it right now. It's a decision. You got to claim your healing. You can't claim your disease. Fuck that. I've been diagnosed with hepatitis C. How long? I ain't even mentioned that in the longest. Because do I look like I have hep C? I'm not tired. My eyes are not yellow. I'm not chronic. So from then on, I need to heal my liver. There's nothing else to be talked about. The liver can be regenerated. Once I found that out, I was like, what? Let me find out about that. Because all the doctor's talking about is giving me some $50,000 medicine that I got to lock up in the cabinet, which means, let me tell you something. Any medicine that's got to be locked up in the cabinet is dope. They think we're stupid. Oxycontin, dope. Anything I got to lock up in a cabinet and all this shit, that's drugs. My dad was a Mason. He told me if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck and it's quacking, you best believe it's a fucking duck. Now, I know some people who took the treatment and got healed from that. They're saying there's no side effects. They're lying. There's always a side effect to allopathic medicine. The fuck? Why, he tried to put you on Oxycontin? Don't let him girl, that shit is dangerous and highly addictive. Good. All right, so who else wants to be put in the Global Frequencies group to find out about this Healy? There's no commitment. It's just an information group. He tried? Oh, my God. Lyric. Thank God you had enough sense to just walk out the office. You know, I know some dope dealers who sell Oxycontin. They make money. That shit is highly, highly toxic. Oh, Amanda. Oh, God. You're taking Vicodin? That's poison, too. It's all poison. Look, you guys. December 18th, we're going on the next fast. There's two things I want you to do. Put it in your head that you're going to be in class with us December 18th. We're doing another 21-day fast. Now, it's negotiable. You can come in this fast and in our group and just do teas and juices and smoothies. You can come at that level. If you're an OG, you can come and do water and juices or just water. But December, she said it's the only way. Man, damn. I'm going to have to step my game up. I'm really going to have to step my game up. All right. Lyric. Write down Christopher Aaron's name. Oh, he don't want you to do shit but just take the dope, huh? He wants to take you off weed and put you on Oxycontin. That's a good one. Boy. I'm 66 years young. All I take is nothing. I even was off weed for a month. No problem. You watched me. Got off it. No withdrawals. Nothing. Just stopped. Wow, our call tonight's gonna be. Oh, yeah. Medical marijuana saved my fucking life. You can see my video on YouTube. I have a video on YouTube on my old YouTube. I have a video on YouTube on my old YouTube account. It's called How Marijuana Saved My Life. I should find it and repost it. I wasn't in pain. What the fuck? They gave me morphine without telling me. Because, you know, many people in UBW say, you're high. I was like, I am? I just got out of the hospital. I don't know what the fuck they gave me. They took blood. They gave me blood. and they gave me a shot of morphine or something. I mean, I wasn't high, but I didn't feel anything. And then after that, I just took an aspirin for like 5 days. And after that, I just stopped taking it because I didn't have no pain. I was uncomfortable. Sorry, I'm just spilling everything today. Oh, no, there's no judgment. You are helping me because this just deepens my commitment as a health counselor to really step up. Wow. Oh, Tina. Tina, do you want to be in the Global Frequencies group? Okay, everybody who wants to be in the Global Frequencies group to find out more about it, give me your name. I have Amanda Bloom. I have Lyric Nicole Cap. Who else? Say aye. I'm getting that resonance. I'm going to stack my money and I'm going to get it. Tina. And then December 18th, 2020, we're going to fast again. I want you 3 ladies to be on that class. I think it's $125. We fast together. You're going to have all your fasting members. You can call them and text them all day. You're going to have Zoom calls with Christopher every night, Monday through Friday. On the weekends, we're on our own. We're going to have a group page that's private. And then on his page, he posts up the Zoom calls. So follow him, Chris, before you can't follow him no more, because he's going to bust. Christopher, Kristofer, Aaron, 2 A's, R-O-N. Oxycontin is dope. Set up an altar for him, Queen. Set up an altar for him and feed it. Put his favorite food. This is how you set up an altar for someone who's passed on. You set the altar up, and he was male. So some male, things, to put up his picture. Blah, blah. But then once a month, I love this practice. Make his favorite meal. Make his favorite meal. And put it on the altar. Leave it there overnight and then take it off. And let him have a good meal. Isn't that a beautiful practice? Yeah. Make his meal. I should do that for Shalom. Oh, God. Yeah, same thing for your brother. Make his favorite meal and leave it there for a couple of hours. I forget how long you leave it because, bugs will come, but leave it there for a while. All right, so when we get off this call, I'm putting you guys in the Global Frequency Interest Group. 2 things are going on with the Healy. You can be a user, a client, or it can be your business too. Now, what my upline did for me, which was fucking amazing, not only did Tom send me the Healy, he set me up my business account. So I got an email saying, you have this as a business, this is your login, blah, 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 blah. Then when I made my first sale, I had just moved into the room, things were crazy. He set it up for me under my account. I wanted to give it to him. I was going to give the whole commission to him. He said, no, I'll put it under your account. Give me your sign it. It comes from the Time Waver machine. I'm going to show it to you now. I just plugged it in. This is the Healy, and it has electrodes. I have bands, so these electrodes go into it, and it goes on parts of your body. They have a watch. They got wristbands, And then they have 3 levels. But I'm telling you, we're coming into a new age of healing. Kryon already predicted this. One of the reasons why I signed up with this company is when I heard what they were doing, I thought, this is what Kryon was talking about. I said, that's interesting. So I'm like, I'm all in because they on what he was saying. And when I met them, they said, oh yeah, we're all friends of Kryon. I said, really? I said, that does it. Because you know how much I love Kryon. So that's my story with Healy. Yep. So what I like about the resonance Healy is that I can send healing to a building, which means I can send it to the White House. I could send it to shelters. I could send it to dogs. One lady said when her dog, she said she really thought it was like a bunch of bullshit, even though she had bought it. But she said when her dog came and put his head down on the Healy, that was it. She said, that's it. So Healy is blowing up. The testimonies are amazing. I don't know a lot about the technical, but all the information's out there. And the guy who developed this, his backstory is amazing. He was a monk for 10 years. He was always curious about energy and frequencies, Tesla and all that. But he wanted to go deeper, so he decided to just go off to a monastery for 10 years. His name is Nino Nuna. When he came out, he got a business partner. They developed a time waiver machine in Europe. So back in the day, if you wanted one of these treatments, you'd have to go to Europe, hook up to the machine, and it cost a lot of money. And the machine itself was like $33,000 and all this shit. So then Nino Nuna developed the Healy. I don't know. I mean, you know, coronavirus has shifted everything. I want to go to Yard for my birthday. But then I like to go to Dubai. Or I really like to go to Hawaii. I would really rather go to Hawaii for my birthday. I want to go somewhere I've never been before. So I'm thinking I'll probably go to Hawaii. And maybe from Hawaii to Thailand and then come back. May 6th. October, I'll be at the Cali Cup. I'll be at the first Mean Green Cali Cup, baby. I'm going to be there. October 2021. So those are the 2 trips I have planned for 2021. My birthday trip and then the Mean Green Cali Cup. Which, by the time that comes around, I'll have a whole Healy set up to show them what it is and introduce it to the marijuana community. So my goal is to either sell enough units to get a resonance or stack my money and just pay for it and get it. That way, I meet somebody online, and I'm talking to you like now, I can tell you to DM me and then get your name, your birth date, where you are, your coordinates, and your permission, and then I can send the treatment to you. It's deep. Now, you want to hear something else amazing? Because, you know, I'm full disclosure. Some people are very secretive. Oh, I want to show you. This is the kind of shit I get all the time. Hey, Queen, how you doing? I'm doing great. I have a business I want to introduce you to. When will you have time to be at a Zoom call? Nothing about what the business is. Would I even want to spend my precious time when I have the Healy to study and I'm fasting and I'm writing a book to look at some bullshit I don't want to be involved in? I'm not like this. I'm full disclosure what's going on with me and Healy. So let me tell you what happened with me and my upline, Tom. he would come on live in our group every day and talk from Hawaii. And he was all laid back. And, I had just came out of UPW, so I was like, peak state, baby. And so he wasn't very excited. And I said, how come you're not excited? I said, and where's your Healy? He said, I don't have one. I said, you don't have one and you sent me one? How did that happen? He said, somebody sent me a remote healing session, and it blew my mind. It was so fabulous. I immediately signed up for the company. I said, get the fuck out of here. Yep. Now he's been, like me, he's been in this stuff for over 20, 30 years. Breath work, meditation, everything, trying to facilitate breakthroughs for people. This does it. When you see the testimonies, man. So, they have 144,000 applications. Like one guy, he read his chakras, right? And the heart chakra came up, and it said, you have something to do, blah, blah, blah. And it was with his mother. And he was able to clean it up. That's amazing. So, this is the first time I've talked about all this. But so Tom just got his Healy. Now, what's interesting is, since he got it, I see a difference in him. Yep. I see a difference. Now, he lives in Hawaii. Boy, when he goes live, that back where he lives, gorgeous. I gotta go to Hawaii. Yeah. I must go. But if I go that far, I'm gonna go from there to Thailand, to Chiang Mai. Why Chiang Mai, Queen? Well, that's where my first Love Tribe member who passed away was living at when she passed away. I believe that she went there to leave her body. I believe she knew she was sick, and she knew she was getting ready to leave. So she went to Thailand. When you see the send-off that they gave her, Buddhist monks chanting, hundreds of flowers on her thing, I said, damn, that's the way to go. So if you're alone and you don't know how you're going to be buried and all that, and you want a fabulous send-off, hook it up with Thailand. They send you off nice. Yep. Her name was Alea Land. She was a student of Michael Beckwith. That's how we met, on Periscope. I even met her in person. We met in L.A. Yeah. I followed her. She moved to Mexico, and then she walked the El Camino in Europe. She walked that. I should walk that. I know now I can walk 26 miles. It ain't nothing. Because you do it like in a month. With nothing but what you can carry on your back. She walked the Camino, and then she just got off the grid. When I met her, she was living in Hawaii and had been living there for about 10 years. She had a business, and she was working at Ross or some shit. And she sold everything and walked the Camino. How did I know about the El Camino? Shirley MacLaine walked it and wrote a whole book called The El Camino. Shirley MacLaine, look it up. She has a book called The El Camino. You want to take it out to the library and read it. It's her story on when she walked that lay. What the Camino is on a ley line of Mother Earth. So you're walking on the ley line. Again, frequencies and energies. So she left. She came here for a little while. She moved to Mexico, cool little neighborhood down there, and then she found Chiang Mai in Thailand and left her body in December about 3 years ago. I was no way sad about it. My cousins are both Thai, and they were born. Oh, Thai food is off the chain. Because it's so hot. Ley, L-E-Y, a ley line. Those are energy lines that cross Mother Earth. There's one in Mount Shasta. Yeah. Gave you that hot pepper. Wow, guys. Tea was good, man. It's Queen Afua's favorite tea. Wow. So there's a whole lot going on that meets the eye. What are you eating that bullshit for? Lyric, that shit is poison. Spicy McNuggets, that shit is poison. Now, you know I eat at McDonald's, but there's some shit I do not eat. Burgers, chicken. I have pancakes and coffee, cookies, something like that. I don't go all the way in deep because I know there's a price to be paid. See, that's the problem. You're throwing up shit that your body is rejecting. It's fake food. You're not even feeding yourself. There you go, Amanda. Good for you. 10 years she's free. So 2 starches. Now those 2 starches you just ate turn into sugar. And again, 2 things that are not going to feed you. So therefore, it makes sense now. Your body's smarter than you think it is. Yeah. Dr. Pepper? Now that's something I definitely don't eat is drinking soda. Soda is acid. Okay, more homework. You guys are going to Google and go to YouTube and watch Dr. Sebi. Dr.Sebi. You can't, oh God, you're putting acid into acid. You're going to fuck around and not have no stomach, Amanda. Water. Greasy hash browns. Okay, here we go with the confessions. 263 pounds. Lord have mercy. Now you're 100. Yes. See, she dropped the weight. I used to be 180. Now I'm 120. Boy, Lyric. Where is that? Okay. Who's doing this soda thing? Oh, God. So, the person that has the vomiting, you're drinking soda. What else are you eating? 'Cause I'm gonna tell Christopher this. Or you just eat what you want? You're killing yourself and don't even know it. Stop it. Mariah wrote a book, Are You Eating to Live or Are You Eating to Die? That book was so profound, I'll send it right to Nina. I need to buy it again. If you want something fizzy, drink kombucha. I don't know how that would work with you, but yeah, drink kombucha if you like the fizz. Oh yeah, soda and all that shit. Starches, sugar, and soda. Mama Connie went from size 22 to size 10. She cut out sugar. She did a parasite cleanse. Weight just came off. Lyric, I'm going to tell you again. You are killing yourself. Slowly. Stop it. They take a Coke and clean battery acid with it. That should tell you enough right there. Dr. Africa said sugar is one molecule from crack cocaine. One molecule. That's why we can't, it's hard to get off of it. Man, this is a great conversation. That's why you see me fuck around and then I just pull back because I know better. This thing I just went through with ice cream blew my mind because I don't do dairy. Not like that, baby. Not at all, really. I mean, dairy? Hell no, I don't drink milk. None of that shit. I started eating ice cream because I'm empathic. And I took all these people I've been sleeping so close to. You see how close these beds are? So when I got into the shelter system, I started eating a lot of ice cream. I took on these ladies' energies of hurt feelings about their moms. So, Lyric, don't worry about it. We're going to help you. Just know December, you're going to sign up for class and jump in where you can fit in. Oh, yeah, Pepsi and Coke is addictive. I had a Pepsi in Jamaica, and it gave me a migraine headache so bad that I thought, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Father Chop had to give me money and send me to the mountains. And my friend put me in the spring water. I thought I was going to die. After I said, no more Pepsi. Of course, I went back, but not, So I did this fast to get off ice cream. I'm off of it. Yep. Wow. Thanks, guys. You helped me a lot tonight. This just makes me want to finish the fast. No, I ain't got no issues with it now. I'm in it to win it. Girl, I was eating a whole pint of ice cream and going to bed. Next thing I know, I had fat belly. It's finally going away. We're gonna do it together in December. Don't worry, we're gonna get this done. So when Mariah gets her Healy, I'm going to throw y'all's name in. Maybe we'll do a lottery and pick somebody's name. Wow. So the next fast is December 18th. You have time to prepare. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm living in a sea of food. New York got food on every corner. The whole block is full of food. Food all out in the street. Food, 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 food. Lord have mercy. But then when I look at the food, it's food I wouldn't even eat anyway. You see me take that train all the way to Jersey City to go to plant-based. That should tell you a lot about the Queen. Yep. Every time I go to Jersey, it costs me $5.50. I don't have no pass for that. I had to pay it. And then I walk a mile, and then I eat and communicate with my tribe. I can't wait to see them Friday afternoon. After I come from the housing appointment, I'm headed out there to get some juice. Yeah, I want 2 jars. I want 2 mason jars of green juice. If not this Friday, next Friday, because I may just do water. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out there Friday and just get a half gallon of water. And just drink it and pee while I'm there. And talk to the owner about busting tables for him, too. Stella Dotier, my favorite artist. Dana Lee J, how are you? I have 3 of these bottles to fill up. Sometimes I just go buy water at my food stands because I just need something to do. I've done a lot. Since I got shot, I have done a lot of emotional eating. Because to go through all this and can't get no hugs and nothing is just not my lifestyle. But when I go to plant-based, I can get hugs. Yeah. Fuck the debate. Liar number 1 or liar number 2? Liar number 1 or liar number 2? Who gonna lie the best? We'll see. This should be an easy win for Biden because Trump has lost his mind. He doesn't know the history of America. We are the ones that say never a dictatorship. Never. Not gonna happen. Everyone came to this country from that bullshit. We're not doing that here. And so if he refuses to step down, National Guard will come and get him. Because the Army's not going to back him up. The Navy's not going to back him up. The Marines are not going to back him up. And the Air Force is not going to back him up. And that's what you need to have a coup. So he can fucking forget it. He just gave away the whole election by talking that crazy shit. And as far as the post office not being able to handle all the mail, do you know if all of us vote by mail, all whatever trillion people it is, it would only increase the mail by like 1%. That's how much mail they handle. So it ain't no stress for the post office. Mail your thing in. I'm going to go vote in person. I don't want to hear this bullshit. I'm registered in New York. I did my census. I'm good to go. We already know what's going to happen in the debate. He's going to say something, they're going to say something, and at the end, everybody's going to say who won. Now, there's no way that Biden can lose this debate. So why even watch it? To listen to Trump's lies and be upset, fuck Donald, all that. It's too much energy. I'm not giving them my energy anymore. That's what they want to do. Suck up our energy, stress us out, make us tired, and kill us off with the food. I don't know how Trump's making it, because he don't look healthy at all. And he stumbled down the stairs. What the hell? The man was holding him. The Secret Service man was holding his arm, holding him down. Would nobody hold my arm? Shit. Yes, there's a big plan. God got us. Ooh, I'm sweating, I guess, from the tea. I'm telling you, today, when I walked, you got to watch my stream today. I took an hour walk up to Central Park. You must watch that stream. That's going to be my new walk. Going down to Union Square is not far enough. I'm going to go into Central Park and then walk the park. It's an hour to Central. It took me an hour to get up there. So tomorrow it should be a little shorter. Because today I was taking my time. To have optimal health, you need to work out 2.5 hours a day. I thought I was doing something. So I increased it. So I walked up to Central Park, 30 blocks, and then back. That was 60 blocks. And then I walked to Union Square this afternoon. That was 15 blocks. And then I took the train home. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm all up and running. Fasting is weird. Either you're full of energy or you just want to lay down. 4, 2 left. Like Christopher Aaron said, we are the trim tabs for the future. If you're not busy, you'll lay down and die. My grandmother taught me that. She was 97 years old and still active. Empty vessel filled with the Holy Spirit. I'll take it. Can't go wrong. I have a lot to thank God for. I shouldn't even be here. You know how many people have been shot in New York since I got here that died? 1-year-old baby, teenagers in the park, all kinds of shit. I was like, what? I survived. I was looking at where the bullet's at. There's still a bruise around it. So it's still healing. Until that bruise goes away, that means it's still healing. Oh, I got a medical bill today, too. This has got to go to victims, whatever. Where's that bullshit at? Because I am not paying this. I got the bill for the hospital. What happened on the 20th of July. They billed me $15,661, and my share is $642.51. Well, this is going to victims. So all that shit they were doing, they was just billing shit. Drugs requiring detailed coding, $127. I don't even know what that is. Probably the morphine. Drugs requiring detail, $873. Well, they didn't give me all these drugs, $347. What kind of drug was that? Trauma level, okay, $1627. Vaccine administration. What vaccine? Uh-oh. Hematology, radiology. They was just billing shit, boy. CT scan. Oh, CT scan is $2,600. They was rolling me in there, boy. Well, he's gonna pay this. I ain't paying shit. Nothing. And they got his ass in jail, so he can just cut the check. Victims. Oh, that's what it was. Because, I don't want them sneaking any vaccines on me. They gave me a tetanus shot. They did an excellent job on me, though. For me to only have to pay $600. If it was something I had to pay for, let me tell you something. The level of care that I received from Kings County Hospital, I would cut them a check Friday. It was that excellent. But I'm not. This is going to victim services. And then I'm going to counseling, and he's going to pay for that too. Tara Sullins, we're having a very deep conversation. You want to watch this replay. Oh my God. So after I took this walk, I wanted to save it and then put it on YouTube. My phone wouldn't let me save it because I had too much memory in my photos, and also my battery was low. So Friday, I've got to go to Apple. Yeah, I did a deposition. I went to the grand jury, and the DA showed me the film of what happened. It was mind-blowing. When I was walking up the street, he was across the street calling somebody. This shit was deep. This motherfucker's up to some dirt. 7 o'clock in the morning, he's making a call. I was across the street walking by. He didn't even see me. He's on the phone. Whoever he called came out the building. But who came out the building was not who he was expecting. And then he started shooting at him. And the guy ran past him, ran across the street, knocked me down, and I caught the bullet. Yep. So the name of this talk is really, fuck the election. Are you eating to live? Are you eating to die? Are you living to live? Are you living to die? What are you doing? I mean, what are we doing? One of the reasons why I healed so fast from the gunshot wound was my lifestyle. That was amazing. That walk to Central Park was, I'm doing that every morning. I won't film it every morning, but I'm doing it. I bought $500 worth of supplements with the donations that people sent me. UPW family took care of me. God, Jesus. Comeback Challenge and UPW took care of Queen. Y'all made sure I didn't need nothing. I was able to eat healthy. I went into Whole Foods and got everything I needed. Matter of fact, most of it's in storage now. But this is one of the things I got. The liver health, the chlorella, the cleanse. So I thank you. Anybody from that family, Comeback Challenge, UPW, you made a difference in Queen recovering. I didn't want for nothing. I could eat what I wanted to eat. Take care of myself, get the juices, get the creams, whatever I needed. I was able to do it. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so that's why you see me paying it forward at every opportunity. The doctor said because I was so calm, it stopped the bleeding. It decreased it so I didn't bleed out. And even so, I was so damn hungry. Tracy would tell you I had a steak and some eggs one morning. I'm so fucking hungry. I was hungry like a pregnant woman. I used to eat up, and I would wake up in the morning and be ravenous because of all the blood I had lost. Whew. I want to make some more tea. This tea was good. Man. Oh, God.
I hate to get, the fast makes you kind of emotional, but, UPW, they went to bat for Queen, man. And even so, there was $4,000 donated through Facebook that I never got because Facebook returned all the funds. Hating. And when that happened, I said, well, whatever's for me is supposed to be for me. Nothing can block that. So what did God do? He said, okay, so they took $4,000 from you, Queen. I'm going to put you in a $100 a night hotel room. That's what I'm going to do, Queen. I'm going to put you in a $100 a night hotel room. This is where I sleep by myself. I have no roommate. I got a lock on my door. I got a guard outside guarding me. Isn't that nice? This is my bathtub. Look how deep it is. You see how deep that is? Yeah, baby. Hot water, mirror, air conditioning, heat. Okay, so this is some of the prayer work I've done. This is a schematic of my new apartment. This is something better. My new home. This or something better. Let it be so. Thank you, Queen Ra. And then this is what I'm calling forth. 1 bedroom, full bathroom, kitchenette, good fridge, good P.O. box, laundry, access to train, safe, clean, great landlord, closet space, hot water, Wi-Fi can be accessed or put in. In the 5 boroughs of New York City accepts FETS vouchers, no problem. Thank you, God. This is something better. This is a Hilton DoubleTree Inn, baby. This is a real hotel room. This ain't no rat hotel. This is the Hilton. Look at this. Look at God. Look at God how he showed out. There she is. You see that thing sparkling up in the sky? That's the Empire State Building. I'm living in the heart of Manhattan. Please. This is how he takes care of his children. How much do I pay to stay here? Nothing. That's God. Boy. Wow, guys. I don't want to get off the stream. I wonder how my battery's doing. I don't want to run out of power. It's going to say low battery. That's right. It'll say low battery. When it says low battery, we're going to scope down and I'm going to plug it in and then upload it to YouTube so we can save it. Mint tea. Chamomile. Thank you, Mayor de Blasio. He did this to separate us from coronavirus. So homeless people wouldn't spread the virus all over the place by being piled up on top of each other. And it worked. New York got better. Is that rain I hear outside? I guess so. There we go. So you see what your prayers did? Hook Queen up. I wrote down all the numbers I had to call for housing. The housing guy took the numbers and said, I'm calling, but I'm only calling for you. This is your list. I was like, wow, thanks. So we called half together. Well, I just sat there and he called because when he calls, he's like, I'm so-and-so from Two Bridges Women's Shelter, and they listen. And then he takes the conversation from there. People were very nice, but they had nothing. I found 2 rooms, one in Staten Island and one in the Bronx, but I don't want to live with other people because you don't know, ooh, no. No. like I said, I've been there, done that, and I've done enough of that. It's time for me to have my own again. The only time I had my own was when I was in Vegas, when I first started periscoping, and then in Jamaica. Other than that, I had to stay with people. Oh, until like SRO is like staying with people, because once you come out of your room, anything could be happening in the hallway. And living in secluded row is like living in a fucking war zone. So I'm glad KGB rescued me from that situation. Yep. Wow. What time is it, guys? Because my call is at 8. What's about 7? New York time. I can't wait to get my hair done. Oh, God. I got to pick up my rollers first so I can roll it up, though. So we're good. We're finished. We good, guys? I'm gonna go fill up my water bottles, run a hot bath, get ready for my call, and put y'all in this interest group. Where's the book at? All right. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube so you'll be able to find it. Name of the YouTube is Are You Living to Live or You Living to Die? You have a little puppy? What kind of puppy? What kind of puppy you got? It's 9 a.m. Wednesday? Damn. You're that far ahead of me? What time is it New York Times, guys? Amanda, thanks for tuning in. Really? Wow. That's amazing. You know, Tony Robbins just did a Unite the Power Within in Australia. He sure did. And he did it on Australia time, so they had to get up at weird times and do it, you know? All right, I'll see y'all later. I love you. Remember what I told you. You have a Staffy mixed with a cane, and I have a cane. What is that? And you have a Chihuahua. So you have Stafford's. Catch the next one. He'll do it again. Look, UPW was fucking awesome. It was awesome. And I got a free ticket to the first one that we meet in person. So wherever it's going to be at, if it's in Australia, wherever, I'll be flying in. I'll see y'all later. I love you.